Most fall sneaker guides aren't actually about style. They are a list of whatever shoe trends pay influencers the highest affiliate commission this month. Let's skip the manipulation and look at what's actually wearable on a street in real weather and with real outfits. Here are the good, the bad, and the completely overhyped. Trend number 1. The slim retro runner. This is an absolute timeless classic. No gimmicks, no thick foam, just clean lines. It strips away all those exaggerated proportions that have dominated footwear for years. The reason this silhouette works is because it obeys basic structure. When a shoe has a low stack height and a flat gum sole, it keeps your center of gravity visually grounded. It doesn't add fake height, it doesn't make your lower legs look heavy at all, and a low profile runner mirrors the exact shape of your foot. It acts as a direct extension of your leg rather than a giant block of rubber attached to your ankle. You can wear a heavy coat or a skirt with a low profile runner without your feet looking absurdly massive. Hi, I'm Bridget Fisher, and after 10 years running vintage shops, I know exactly how the fashion industry traps women in trends, status, and shopping pressure. Now I cut through the noise with plain German honesty. Welcome to the Aura Club. Trend number 2, the sneakerina. The sneakerina, or the ballet sneaker hybrid, is completely overhyped. It's a total Frankenstein creation invented by fashion marketeers who must have panicked when ballet flats and slim sneakers trended at the exact same time. Delicate satin glued onto an athletic rubber sole makes zero practical sense, and 5 minutes of autumn rain won't help either. Let's be honest, there's nowhere left online that isn't trying to sell you something. Every time style comes up, it's just another push to buy. And that's exactly why I created the secret Aura Club. It's a space where we get together away from all the noise, the ads, and the algorithms. Every single week, we dive into real, honest conversations about style, aging, beauty, and the ridiculous lies we've been sold, like thinking you have to dress to look thin or that growing older makes you invisible. With every topic, you get aura work, which are simple, direct reflection questions to help you unlearn the bad programming and rebuild your own self-trust. And best of all, you're doing it alongside a community of women doing the same exact thing. There are no affiliate links, no hidden sales pitches, just real conversations. I'll see you inside. The link is right below. Trend number 3, the boxing sneaker. Next up are calf grazing boxing sneakers, and frankly, they just aren't practical. They are pretty bad actually. That much shoe on your leg is bulky and hot to wear all day. High top boxing shoes also look overly theatrical on a regular street. If I had to wear a pair, I'd stick strictly to an A-line skirt. Personally, I wouldn't even attempt tucking trousers into them. It just looks stuffed and completely forced. Trend number 4, the Suede retro trainer. This is another absolute timeless classic. In deep brown or olive green, Suede adds immediate depth and texture to cold weather dressing without screaming for attention. Suede is one of those rare materials that bridges the gap between casual and formal without trying too hard. Smooth white leather can sometimes look stark against heavy winter fabrics like tweed, cashmere, or wool. Suede, on the other hand, absorbs light instead of reflecting it. It softens the baseline of your outfit. These trainers just work really well with heavy knits, dark denim, or a grey wide leg pant. I know suede isn't the most practical choice for autumn rain, but a little wear on a suede shoe isn't the end of the world either. If anything, a slightly worn-in suede trainer looks more lived in and real than a pristine one. Trend number 5, Gorb-Core technical bungee runners. These are ridiculously overhyped. They are built to climb the Swiss Alps, but you'll mostly see them standing in line for a matcha latte in the city. Plastic toggles and neon cord systems just don't go with cashmere, wool and leather. If I had to make them work, I'd wear them with a A-line skirt. It's actually almost always the A-line skirt I reach for when I don't like a shoe. Because if something doesn't really work for a real life outfit, I'd rather make it a feature than try to hide it. Trend number 6, the Vans slip-on. These work precisely because they are so unpretentious. The classic low-profile Vans slip-on is a shoe Mary-Kate and Ashley Olsen have leaned on for years. What makes a canvas slip-on work so brilliantly for fall is its complete lack of hardware, logos or laces. It gives you an unbroken, clean front that slips right under the hem of your trousers without any bulk. There's a whole trend right now for the checkered pair, but I'd stick with plain black. It's practical, easy to wear and completely disconnected from trend cycles. Trend number 7, overbuilt dead platforms. This is another trend that needs to go. The fashion industry somehow convinced women that walking around on 3 inches of molded foam balances an outfit. It doesn't. In reality, these huge platform sneakers just make you look clumsy and they ruin the line of a good coat. An A-line skirt won't fix this one. Here you actually want to add mass elsewhere to balance the shoe out, like thick extra wide trousers, an oversized knit or a really roomy jacket. When marketeers push ridiculous shapes like this, it can be very hard to step back, cut through the noise and figure out what actually belongs in your closet. The Aura Club gives you genuine style autonomy instead and saves you from expensive wardrobe mistakes. If you want a clear framework that stops impulse buying, start with the core style system. To unlearn outdated age rules and shop with complete clarity, check out Style After 40. And if you want my personal guidance for your specific closet, look into the Aura Audit. Stop wasting money on bad programming. Everything is linked below. Trend number 8, the high top canvas classic. A permanent staple is the high top canvas sneaker. Jane Birkin and Alexa Chung have both worn canvas high tops for decades, and it's easy to see why. It's a shoe that doesn't try too hard. Part of that comes from the shape. The shaft is thin and narrow, so it stays close to your leg instead of adding bulk, which gives you the coverage of a lightweight boot without the extra mass. I'd go for the 70s version of the Converse, specifically because they are better made and look better than the standard ones. And the canvas softens over time, so it looks worn in rather than worn out. That's also what makes them so useful when an outfit feels too stiff or overly refined. When you swap the dress shoes for a Converse, it cuts through that immediately without looking like you tried too hard. Trend number 9, space age metallic runners. You see them everywhere online right now, but honestly, they are totally overhyped. In real life, that bright silver coating scuffs almost immediately, plus a shoe that loud forces you to dress around your feet instead of just putting together a good outfit that feels comfortable that day. And if you want to know which 10 pieces I would buy if I was starting a wardrobe from scratch, watch this video here and always remember, confidence looks good on you.